Switch it up and have some fun. Let's do a reverse pick a card where you guys get to see the cards beforehand. And I want you to just let your eye fall on what is most attractive to you about whichever card your eye falls on. And that's going to be the card that your intuition is calling out to you. So I want you to use your physical senses to pick out the card and see how that plays out for you in comparison. So today we're going to look at some challenges and opportunities that we may be blind to, and then we're going to look at the overarching theme of each one of these cards. So without further ado, for those of you who picked this first card here, we have the Magician reversed. And if you were drawn to this card, I imagine it has a lot to do with the challenges of not knowing your true potential, not believing in it, not seeing it, not truly appreciating the absolute potential of what you have in store, what you can create, what you have waiting for you in the wings. Because this card is all about untapped potential, and it really signifies that there are so many new opportunities that await for you when you start to change your brain chemistry, when you stop letting your brain tell you that you aren't good enough, that you can't do this, that you don't deserve nice things, and you start making it be nice to you, and you start training it and teaching it how to be kind. You can then start to harness this really incredible power of self-worth and direct it into anything that you want to create. But we have to start taking action and not let our brains destroy us and bring us down to this place where we feel we are powerless and incapable of creating more than what we have. And if you were drawn to the middle card here, we have the Hanged Man. Now, for those of you drawn to this one, the challenges of this one are needing to maybe step out of your situation, step out of yourself, step out of that person or relationship, and see things from a different perspective. Maybe needing to use more logic rather than emotion to drive your decision making. Maybe you've been, I don't know, maybe you've been blinded to something that you've allowed to happen, or maybe you haven't even been aware that you were blinding yourself. So there's a need to, again, have a different perspective. Take a look from a different point of view of your situation. So just take a step back and analyze all of the little moving parts of it, all of the things about this current dynamic that are wrong, that are right, that you'd like to improve upon so that you can then go forward and make a better choice. And the opportunities here are that this is a great tool that you can continue to use all throughout your life in so many different ways that will help you to not give into the emotional body, but will allow you to have better emotional management and therefore give you more power of how and what you create over your life. And then we look at the Chariot, the last card here, and it's also in reverse. And we're seeing that for those of you who were drawn to this card, the challenges of this card is it feels like we don't know which direction we're going in. A lot of this, if it's a new feeling, may have a lot to do with the solar flares that we're experiencing. This is a very intense solar flare time. We've had like 6 since the 23rd of April or something. I mean, it's unusual. So some of that could be because of that. But if this is something that's been ongoing and is more chronic, then it is a feeling of not knowing where to go, not knowing what to do, not knowing what direction to go into. And as challenging as this is, the best tool that you can utilize to your advantage is to take a moment and figure out, okay, what's most valuable to me? What matters most to me? What do I care about most? What direction can I head into because of what I care about, because of what I'm interested in? And then the planning stage. What do I need to do to get myself from point A to point B of what I care about? So this is scary, yes, but at the same time, again, it's a way that we can see, all right, we have been dragging one of the horses behind our chariot. Maybe we should stop a second and rethink of how we can move a little bit easier, a little bit smarter, so we can make better timing and make better haste and whatever, move in a better direction. So, how this all ties in together, guys, is there is a serious need for re-evaluating our values, realigning with what is most valuable to us, reassessing what no longer works, throwing away old structures, and inviting some new ones in. It's kind of like with me, for instance, one of the things that I really like to do is every couple of months, I will literally sit down and look at how I can redo things. Maybe I've been um, putting shoes in one place, and I've discovered over time that if I move a couple of things around and if I do this, I can have a better place to put my shoes, those kinds of things. So you start thinking about, okay, how can I restructure my life a little bit better to better fit my needs and to better be organized in the way that I am looking for. So it's moments like that that will really start to show the stepping stones of self-improvement and self-mastery, because it's about what we aren't facing right now and the things that are right in front of us that we can easily change to start to see some real improvement. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of this reading in the comments below, and I will make sure to get back to you. And I will see you guys all back here tomorrow. Have a beautiful Mother's Day tomorrow, everyone. Bye for now.